Hey, what's up? Today I just wanted to make this short video just to discuss the possibility of abusing infinite item duplication, specifically in Nuzlockes of the Generation 2 Pokemon games. Now, it's well known that you can duplicate items infinitely in Gen 2, and this is done via what's usually called the duplication glitch. It's the glitch that you achieve via, like, kind of, changing boxes and resetting the game at the right moment while the game is saving between a box change. The way that people ordinarily do this glitch is simply via duplicating Pokemon, right? And that's what all the tutorials on YouTube will show you, and I think that's how most people understand the glitch. You simply, attach an item that you want to duplicate, attach it to a Pokemon, and then use the box glitch to duplicate that Pokemon, and you end up with two of the same Pokemon, each one holding the item. And therefore you can infinitely clone more items. The problem with this for Nuzlockes, obviously, is that in Nuzlockes, you are limited to a finite pool of Pokemon, right? You're only allowed to use the first encounter you get in every area. So, it's not really legal, at least kind of how I see it, and I think most people would agree. It's not really legal to kind of clone Pokemon infinitely, if at all, in a Nuzlocke setting, because you're just giving yourself access to an infinite supply of Pokemon. But, so for this reason, I never really, have practiced item duplication in Gen 2 Nuzlockes, but what hit me recently is that you actually don't need to clone Pokemon in order to clone items via the box glitch. And I hope this isn't obvious to people, but I don't think it is obvious because, like I said, most people just understand the glitch as the Pokemon duplication glitch, right? And that's the only way they see it done. So I just wanted to use this video to demonstrate that it is possible to clone items without cloning Pokemon. And then maybe after I demonstrate it, I'll just discuss some of the implications of it. So as for the setup, as you can see here, I have a Pokemon, a Squirtle, sitting here in box 1. Really important that the Pokemon I want to attach an item to is not in my party, it needs to be in the box. So I'm going to walk up this way on Route 30 this is in my Crystal Kaizo save file. We'll just speed up here. And I'm going to use this antidote here as an example. What you want to do is save in front of the item that you want to duplicate. Really important that you save. You need to make a save state before collecting the item that you want. And you can't save again after collecting the item. So we've saved, we pick up the antidote, and now we're going to backtrack to the Pokemon Center. Now we will withdraw the Squirtle. Attach the antidote to it, ignore all these items. And then put Squirtle back in the box, now holding the item. And now it's time to execute the box glitch. I'm not going to give the tutorial on this, there's plenty of tutorials on exactly how to do this on YouTube. The trick is just resetting the game at the correct time. It's in the second after the full stop in power appears. And hopefully I timed that right. So here we are, in front of the antidote. We can collect it a second time. Walk back to the Poke Center again. And here we have a Squirtle holding an antidote. and now we have 2 antidotes, see? And we never cloned Squirtle. So, I hope that kind of made sense. I think that talking about, talking about this glitch as a duplication glitch is a bit of a misnomer, because it's not strictly about duplicating Pokemon or items. What the glitch does is kind of glue together 2 different save states. One state that exists in the overworld and the party, and another state that exists in the box. And so by saving before collecting an item and without the relevant Pokemon in your party, you can set up a scenario where you have, you can glue together that save state in the overworld with the new save state that you create in box 1, or whatever box you're using. I hope I'm explaining that right, but as you can see, you could potentially infinitely duplicate any kind of collectible item without needing to clone Pokemon. Now this obviously could have really big implications for Nuzlockes. It's not that relevant for, like, you know, the vanilla Gen 2 games because they're pretty easy, but in ROM hacks that use this box system, and I'm thinking particularly of, like, a game that I'm running now, Crystal Kaizo, this could be game-changing because it opens the possibility of duplicating the Rest TM, the Sleep Talk TM, the Detect TM, duplicating Gold Berries, which you can't get an infinite supply of in this game. And there's probably a whole range of other items that I'm not thinking of that you could get a lot of, and it could help you beat the game basically. And there's no real reason I see that this executing this glitch wouldn't be Nuzlocke legal. So anyway, this is just something that I wanted to get out there, just because I found it interesting, and I hope other people find it interesting too, even if it's something that you will never need. Alright, that's all. See ya.